Prof, uhwe ya membu a yebu o memu ha. De intina ayete say asabi 2 steps forward, 2 steps backwards. We are always struggling to survive. General governance, what's the problem? When are your political science lecturer?
2 steps forward, or 1 step forward and sometimes 2 steps backward.
Oh, rather.
1 step forward, 2 steps backward. That's what we do. For the fundamental reason is that we have an ignorant population. And unfortunately, the politician is aware that the population they preside over are ignorant. And one of the features of every developing country that makes it get the name of a developing country is that its population, essentially, most of them are ignorant. Enti amanyo kwofo no ne say mene wo bebre yenim nia omoye omochira kwan yenim niam bia omoye a entwa yi kra no, they are able to get as polarized on partisan grounds and to offer blind and ignorant defense for whatever they do. Enti no niam bia ekọ chew niam bia ekọ bone no, they won't talk about that. So they thrive on the ignorance of the people. Because you obia kwa brucheda obia kosua bra me ko me PhD wo Taft University ade Ghana for no obi ehu a si wo kwa koboa na yenye Ghana yi okwa koboa na koye Ghana yi anaju bi me da ho na me say na me minister for education wa bahada, the president wa bahada, me vice chancellor wa bahada, me ayinko wonyi na between ministers ni na wonyi na bahada ada no mko monko ni. When they come, instead of reforming the system, they know that, well, if you play to the gallery, the people will not even know. Because you shall not be sure travel and see. I want a car. And I entice. But ye ain't penny for news and po. So, who took quite a wound ye cost will be beer. Oh, bar it to me empower Emma, who to me it demanded a certain accountability. Me papa, Prof Gyampo, when you be because you don't call a president. And Kobe make sure, say, at the Ghana phone na in Rose. Ubi abekwa abruchire kodi 3 months. After 3 months no aba. After 3 months no aba. You see what goes on in other jurisdictions, and based on that, you're able to demand accountability that things are done in a certain way. But the politicians now know we don't know, and they do not also have the commitment to empower us. Entina debia NCC for debia omesusu omuniska, because it is not in the interest of any politician to resource NCC to provide that kind of civic education to deal with the deficit we have in our public education. Mama nkofo ebeye adi empowered. Intino the sadia wonga enimuno. It is never. There are theoretical explanations to underdevelopment. One of the theoretical explanations, I can say our leaders who leaders, na omunimode. And to the be an yampa, leaders ni na omunimo de bia bon, but to a larger extent, bebre no anymode. But because we omunim say omanfo enim and your manfo entimin keep on their toes, they try to misgovern, and that's how come we are always going 1 step forward and taking 2 steps back. We are always starting anew. No nation can develop when it is always starting anew.